Cosmo... Oh, they have a shelter ring.
As you see Cosmo move around, he gets a couple fireballs shot back at him, so he can't use the bomb launcher. He ends up taking him out with a fireball at the end, though. He's going to cure afterwards. Pink Teddy fighting somebody here. Throws down the blizzard. Did get a couple shots in early, a couple warrior slashes with the bat there. Is going to rush and rotate back around to the top of the building. As I said, we have the blind fireball. It's going to be getting close, land the combo, and then follow up with the fireball. Pink Teddy is rotating around, trying to find the other person. Now that he's back behind them, I believe. Rotating again, follow the person around. Throws a beautiful fireball through the door, but can't quite follow up through the door without putting themselves vulnerable. Pink Teddy is rotating around, back down bottom now. It is close range. Shoots a beautiful fireball for the kill. Wait.
Cosmo went and hunted down their bird. They found another player. Unfortunately, they ended up hitting their bird. It seems to be a close-range sniper fight right now. That mid-air fire into the Cyclops roar was excellent, though. That was an excellent shot.
That was very clean with the hip fire sniper shot there. Fall
again. Oh, she has sights on him.
All right, here we go. Oh, Cosmo takes a shot. Hits the 138 snipe, I believe. Number was a little low for me there. But did take a 1 or 2 shots in return, I believe. Or at least had some go over the shoulder.
Over the shoulder, for sure.
As you see the Chocobo push up close. He gets one for 140, hits a 40 hip fire, but the warrior gets in close. Cosmo puts down a fireball, takes the damage, but there's also Mega Flare coming down. As we see a heal go on both sides. Fireball getting shot back at them. We got a little bit of movement here. Cosmo is going to heal up. He's going to take a few shots with the lethal gaze here. Does hit a few, but
60 damage on
Almond is able to get around the wall, and he's trying to make it so Cosmo comes to him. Rotate towards Almond as we see him poke out and throw a fireball and hope for the best. Is Cosmo going to take the chance to drop down here, or is he just going to try to take some shots? As we see, Almond did rotate out, jumps up top, but doesn't quite commit just yet to the fight. We do see Cosmo drop down inside, but now he feels trapped, so he's going to rotate back out and around. Does get back up on the high ground, but Almond is waiting up here. Throws down a fireball, switches back to melee, doesn't quite hit it as Cosmo takes a shot with the lethal gaze. He's going to try to rush in closer. He is making the move, but Cosmo finds this nice little sneaky spot, dish down below. Tries to throw the fireball over, can't quite get it as gets hit with the fireball in return. Almond tries to rush in, can't quite get it, and takes a fireball to the face on his own as we see the bomb shoot a fireball up and around. Almond does get in close, but can't quite land the melees, does get the cure off. Fireball follow up. There's so much movement going around here from both players. As we see them keeping the high ground here as the gas is moving. Does get a sight down low. Hits for 30 damage altogether. I believe there's going to be a cure before there, but is able to blade shift over to the other building, keep the high ground, but gets a fireball shot up into the face. That was a very good reaction from Almond, but in return takes a fireball back. As you see Cosmo hop down. He's going to take some shots. Almond gets in close again, but Cosmo knows that if he keeps the high ground, that Walrus, I keep saying Walrus, Almond can't get the melee attacks. Another fireball. He's going to try to follow up with the lethal gaze. Can't quite get it. Throws the fireball around the corner. Doesn't land again. Here we get the rush in again. Misses the fireball. Jumps up. Back and forth we go.
Almond dropping a gravity.
Almond tried to get in close again. Does get in close that time, but can't stick to the slippery Cosmo Ninja. Gets a fireball shot back in return. Went over to the supply drop to maybe switch guns. We see him pick up an Eclipse Eater. He's going to try to lay down some shotgun fire now.
6 rounds, though. 6 rounds.
Fireball coming back down. This is interesting in having the warrior in the high ground and the ninja in the low ground. Fireball's coming down. Does hit some shotgun shots there, but I believe it was only one of the shells for 6 damage. We see the warrior come down now. Gets in close. Believe it got hit by a fireball. There's another fireball. We have Cosmo down to about half health. Does hit the potion.
Almond does have a flare launcher, so if he gets in close, this could end very quickly.
The wall to get in closer, but can't quite do it. Now we're going to see the gas moving, but Cosmo has the high ground. He's going to have the shots as soon as Walrus gets out. I bet you're going to see Walrus rush over there. across the gap there just to get on the other side. But no, instead takes some shots at Cosma, and Cosma is going to blade shift up onto the top of the building to get the high ground ahead of time as we see Almond work around the side of the building again. Now pushing up onto Cosma. Cosma tries to block. Can't quite get the melee swings. It touches the Mako just a little bit. Is trying to get in close with that flare thrower, but can't quite get it as we see Cosma finally rains down with the fireball on top of Almond for the win. The game kills per game, okay? As we see Cosma try to take out a bird, he does take out the bird. Now he's going to try to rotate over. He's going to take some shots on the third party here off to the side. I believe that is Edu, who's going to summon down the egg and hope to get some shots in the back. That is Edu. He's going to try to dodge away. Does get hit with some hit fire. He's very low on the other side of this rock as Cosma is going to blade shift up high and try to get the advantage as Edu's climbing up the other side. Doesn't quite hit the fireball, but does hit the fit fires as Edu tries to rotate up and over the top. Alright, here comes the thunder, and then a fireball follow-up. I actually don't think this is Edu anymore because I believe this is a sorcerer. There's a lot of fireballs coming in unless Edu is... Oh, actually, Edu told me he was switching over to back over to sorcerer, so this is Edu. He was running warrior as of late, but he gets a good thunder down onto Cosma, who heals right away, but he is still very low as Cosma has landed a lot of shots. He is going to hit one of those 3 fireballs as Cosma is going in aggressive. Tries to put down a fireball of his own. Can't quite hit it. Does hit the hip fire shot. And the close range fireball for the kill on Edu. Ninja versus Sorcerer. Goes aggressive. Gets the kill. Doesn't quite like the fight yet. As we see the warrior take the teleport in order to get into the tunnel. And try to get in better position to face Cosma here. Cosma's going to check and see if the vault is open. It is. He's going to go in and see what loot is left in here. Hopefully pick up some ammo. Maybe a nice weapon in return. Gets a sniper. And oh, but now it goes to get out. Blaze shifts past. Turns around and puts down a flamethrower of his own. What a play by Cosma. Quick reaction. Ends up coming out of the vault. Gets caught by a flamethrower. But instantly puts down the blade shift and gets away. Unbelievable. Cosma just continues week after week to put on a show. Like, every week he's leaving me speechless with highlight after highlight. He just got a hit on the bike as the other player is going for their chocobo. Cosma's just on point right now. The chocobo comes in, but Cosma immediately takes it out. He's got to put down the hip fire, followed up by a fireball. He's not waiting for the end. He wants this fight now. The other player has to continue on, but doesn't have a chance because Cosma got the drop. Gets the kills, and Cosma comes away with yet another win.